If you haven't subscribed already, ring that bell to get notified when new movies are posted. Hey, Chris Young here from HomeKit Geek, the channel where we bring you new smart home content every week. Apple HomeKit, Amazon's Madam A, little Google Home Assistant, as well as a lot of air quality stuff, because that's just a personal passion of mine. If that sounds like it might interest you, please consider subscribing, ring the bell, get notified when the new videos are posted. Today, we are looking at this. It's not a donut, it's not a sandwich. This is the Atem IQAir by IQAir. Thank you to IQAir for providing this review unit to me. And this is, as far as I'm aware, one of the most powerful portable air purifiers on the market right now. So this is actually being powered by this battery at the moment. So this is fully portable. You can get this as a desk unit. You can get this to connect into just the back of your car. And as well, what's kind of nice here, you can hear that, you can see it, right? This is a really, really handy device. So I have been using this for the last couple of months. I've been driving around with this in the back of my vehicle. I've done a couple road trips. It is just the end of spring right now. We're just getting into summer. And what I found really, really cool about this device is that it is really, at least in my mind, it's made a difference in the health of my kids. As we drive around, I've got a couple kids, allergies, and having this running while we're driving kind of lets them not get, it helps to save them from all the pollen that happens to be floating around in the air, not to mention the fact of all the chemicals coming off the other cars on the highways and those kinds of things. So this is one of those devices that you can literally, take it in the car with you. It'll help you there. It'll help you in the hotel room. There's a carry-on package. Take it to work, put it in your bedroom at home. It's really multi-purpose. It is not the least expensive air purifier, but the fact that you can take it everywhere with you, I think, is a huge, huge bonus. Bluetooth, all that good stuff is in there. We'll get into that in the review. If you do have kids with allergies, if you spend a lot of time in the car, a lot of time in traffic, I really recommend looking at this device and spending a little bit of time figuring out what it is that you're actually breathing, right? If you consider that the average human being breathes, 15 to 20 times a minute, do the math on that. How many times are you breathing a day? How much time are you spending in traffic? Personally, I think we're worth the investment. I'll let you guys figure that out by the end of the video, though. Let's get into it. IQAir is one of those companies that, there's not many people who are more excited about air quality than I am. And it appears to me everybody at this company is. They really take it seriously, and they want to make sure that we have the best possible air in all aspects of our life, whether that's in the car, desk, travel, and the IQAir Atem 5-in-1 Personal Air Purifier is just that. It is a device that you can clip into the desk stand, have it maybe on your nightstand beside your bed, purifying your bedroom air, making sure you've got the best quality air. Then you can take it, clip it out when you're taking the kids to school. You can then clip it into your car, into the travel kit, which will run off an adapter right in your car, and make sure that you have great air for your kids and for yourself as you take them to school, do the commute, morning commute, all that good stuff. Again, you can clip it out, take it out, put it on your desk at work, or maybe you're taking a plane, hotel room, you can actually put it in the travel case where you've got the Atem IQAir battery. It'll run off for 12 hours, according to the website at least. You've got mobile app for controlling it and checking the filter, registration, warranty, all that kind of stuff is included in there. That's Bluetooth, so it will work as you're driving along. You can also tap right on the Atem on the front plate to change between the 3 speeds. Now, the sound on this, on the data sheet on the website, is listed at maxing out at about 44 decibels, but that's at the default settings, which really only has the fan going at 50%. At full, it gets around 65, at least according to my decibel meter. The other thing you want to know about is the filter, which is a hyper HEPA filter. This is something that is really, really high quality stuff. Lots of information on their website. I will put a link in the video details, but be aware that it's going to cost you about $99 to replace that, and you're going to have to replace it roughly yearly, depending on a lot of things like how clean the air is and how much you're using it. Let's take a look at the setup. So the Atem is purchasable in either the Atem Car or the Atem Desk edition. Honestly, I got the Atem car. I would actually recommend that if you're looking at going into this, I would get the Atem desk and then get the Atem car accessory kit. The desk accessory kit is not easy to purchase off the website. I was able to get the travel kit afterwards, which was great, but it's just something to be aware of is if you want to be able to go back and forth between these, start with the desk kit, then get the car version. Again, Bluetooth, you can see the box here is clearly marked what you're getting inside it, and it's the ultimate car air purifier. As we go in here, we've got the accessory kit, so that's the clip that's going to mount, and it can mount either on the back of a seat, or you can mount it on the passenger seat directly on the chair, snaps in with the seat belt, right? It's really your choice. So the other component in the box is going to be the Atem Purifier itself. And as far as I can tell, there's going to be functionally no difference between the Atem Purifier that you buy in the desk kit or whether the one you buy in the car kit. The only difference, as far as I can see, is the filter, right? So the car filter has some additional gas filtration technology in it, which makes it about $10 more expensive, at least on the website, to be able to replace it. So opening up the Purifier box, you can see the Purifier is well protected for all the shipping. And of course, you've got all the instructions in here and all the information you want. Although you can also go to the website and they have quite a bit more information on their website available to you. So in the car accessories kit, you've got a few components here. You've got the mount, which is really flexible. You can use the included brackets to be able to mount it on the back of a chair or just mount it on a seat with a seat belt. You've got your adapter here to be able to run it off of your the electricity inverter in your car, and of course the instructions on how to set everything up. It's just going to clip in here. It holds really, really, really nicely. I've had no issues with this shaking around or anything else in the time that I've been using it. Of course, we also have the documentation, multilingual, so there's various languages, English, French, quite a few others. I didn't catch them all. Looking at the quick start guide, you can see here nice, almost IKEA-like diagrams. Sorry about the camera shakiness. And essentially, it's pretty easy. You just slide these through here, and you're going to connect them together and then pull it tight on the back of a passenger seat. So for me, I've actually got kids with allergies. It makes it really, really nice and easy to clip this onto the back of a passenger seat. I'll show you the video of that later on. And they're able to just tap the front of it and get clean air. So, if I forget to turn it on, they can always get control over it themselves. So you can see here that this basically just kind of clips on, and you've got right where my thumb is a couple of tabs that when you put these in, it just unclips, right? So really, really easy. You can see it's really sturdy. There's absolutely no fear of me having this fly around all over the place, which is good. Because in the event that I have an accident or something like that, it's not going to be flying all over the place. I do feel safe with it. You can see here is the adapter, the DC inverter, to be able to get this thing powered. It is nice and long. Right now I have it in my passenger seat of my vehicle, and it comes right up from the cigarette lighter in the front seat. No problems at all. Really long. They made sure that no matter where you want to put this in your vehicle, chances are you're going to be okay. So as I mentioned before, you can mount this in your vehicle a couple of different ways. If you don't want to put it on the back of your passenger seat, right? You're a driver, you're maybe doing a road trip somewhere, you want to have it beside you, you can clip it in using the seat belt of your car. And probably you don't want to do this one-handed, but it is possible. You clip it in there, and there you go. You can also, as I said, just clip this in as more of a permanent mounting into the back of the on the back of a passenger seat or the driver's seat. And it just stays there, and you can take the Atem unit itself in and out. You've got the power here, no problems at all. In my case, I'm probably going to flip this around just to make sure I have the power closer. I don't want to have the cable going across the seat. Clip it in, and again, this is a real easy, probably two hands easier than one, obviously. Push it in there. This thing is not moving. Nice and easy. So although I'm not always the biggest fan of Bluetooth, there are times when it is a great technology. And one of those is when you have a device like the Atem, where you're going to be traveling around with it. So the setup process was reasonably painless. I had to find the pairing code, which was written right on the device. No problem at all there. Unfortunately, I crashed and missed the video of the actual pairing, but you'll just have to take my word for it. It was painless. It worked, right? No problem. So going back into the app, they're actually asking for more information about the car to get an idea of how we are using this, what cars, what vehicles, how it's working, those kinds of things, right? So it's really cool. Again, IQAir is doing a lot of work in not just creating products, but in trying to raise awareness and raise some data sets, get some data sets, right? If you haven't checked out the IQAir Air Visual product, that's an awesome product as well. If you go into the settings here, right, you've got your smart on and off, so you can automatically, as soon as your phone is in Bluetooth range, as long as the app is in the background, it will automatically turn it on. You've got all your different settings here, audio feedback. You have the ability to change of your 3 speed modes, the speed of the fan. So as you can see, by default, it's at 10%, 22%, and 50%. Right, so the decibel levels, if you crank that 50% all the way up to 100, that's where you get to, it's pretty loud, right? 65, 66 decibels. Right, so we're going to keep this down at the 50 decibel level. At the lowest end, it really was in the like mid 30s for me at least. Right. So going back to the app itself, literally just tapping on it, you can change the speed. So right now it's at low. If I was to tap it again, I'll get to medium, tap it again, get to high. You get the filter life. The temperature and the humidity are in here as well. I'm actually not sure where that's coming from, but we're going to see if we can get that confirmed before this video posts. So the last thing I wanted to show you guys is the travel kit. And so the stand at least is really not much different than what you're going to see in the desk kit. The travel kit though is the battery and the stand here are both able to come off and then fit nicely within that carrying case. So, and it is a sturdy, solid carrying case. There are backpack straps. This is a monster battery. Because we didn't cover the specs earlier on, we'll do that now. It's 15,600 milliamps. It is about 174 by 78 by 22 millimeters, 420 grams, lithium battery. It's got 2 output USB ports, as well as the NB port, which is for powering the Atem itself. You can charge it via micro USB, or you can charge it via the NB port. So if you were to have a car charger with a desktop kit, you could charge it directly via that. It's about 2.5 hours for charging via the NB port and about 8 hours via the USB micro. So not sure if you guys could see this in the video, but you're also getting the draw and the percentage of battery left on it. So what's kind of cool about this is you could even charge your USB-C powered devices off of this. You could charge your phone off of it. And if you've got a standard USB charger in your travel bag, you could be charging this, running your phone, your iPad, your whatever off of this. As you can see, I'm actually hitting the Atem here. That's the manual controls, and you can see that the power draw starts to go up, obviously, as I turn the fan on to a higher state, right? Pretty amazing total package here. You really get the sense that IQAir has put together a quality product that's going to really help impact our air quality in all the different aspects of our life. So I love the fact that there's starting to be more and more products in this category. Whether that it was the AirDog Fit Air that we saw recently, the IQAir Atem is definitely a step up from that. It's going to provide a lot more air purification around you. The fact that they have really thought about all of the aspects of how you can use this product. So when you invest in it, you're not just investing in one thing, right? You're ending up with a product that is going to be able to take care of your air quality needs in your bedroom, at your desk, at your office, in your car, and as you travel around and as you go into a hotel room. They've really got you covered on all angles, and you can basically invest in what you need or what makes sense for you. I never really spent a lot of time thinking about the air quality in my car before this particular product. And I think that IQAir, and I'll include some links in this in the video details, they've done a really good job of explaining why we need these products and what actually happens in a car. I know a lot of us don't think about it, but air pollution, road pollution, it's worse than you think. So definitely check out the links in the video details below. I would absolutely recommend this if you've got respiratory issues, you've got pollen issues, allergy issues. I can say for sure that I have less symptoms this year, whether that's a result of just less pollen in the air or the fact that I've been driving around using my Atem on a consistent basis. That's up for debate. But what I can tell you is I feel better, and that's really why we invest in products like this, is so that we feel better, we breathe better, we're healthier, right? What do you guys think? Is this a product that you would consider adding to your house? Do you see value in a product like this? Definitely put it in the comments below. I would love to hear from you. Subscribe if you haven't already. Like, shares, always appreciated, and we will see you guys soon.